Hello, my name is Steve Cole from IncredibleReferrals.com and the 30-Day Referrals Challenge. Today we're going to be going through the ask for referrals, which is the thing that most people are actually really nervous of. The thing I'd like you to be mindful of is less about the words, it's more about the energy of the whole thing. Everything's permission based and everything is you're waiting for the client to actually elevate. So what we're going to do is I'm going to introduce you to Gabby Glover of
Gabby Glover Consulting.
and we're going to shift roles. So I'm going to be Gabby. So if you see people calling me Gabby, I haven't had any changes going on. And so only with a view to actually trying to demonstrate this effectively. Now, as before, you know you've already sown the seeds of referrals, so there are no shocks. So you're not going to make people feel uncomfortable. And we're going to go through a coaching for value, the shift, which is a very quick thing, but very important, how you shift the emphasis, and the ask for the personal introduction, which is the most powerful form of referral you can get. And then we're going to discuss the really brief of the follow-up. So we're going to keep this really simple. It's called the mirror technique for referrals. It's extremely simple. It's guaranteed to keep you out of trouble, so you won't upset the client, and you will definitely get more business if you practice this. Okay, so we're going to go now. So, hi Gabby, hey. Oh, sorry, other way around. Sorry. Right, sorry.
Yeah.
So, hi, how you doing?
I'm not too bad, thank you. Thanks, Gabby, for asking.
Yeah, you're welcome. Very good. So, yes, have you enjoyed the workshop?
Yeah, it's been really, really good.
Yeah.
I've learnt an awful lot, more than I thought I was going to. I've come away with feelings like I'm not beating myself up so much.
Yeah.
I know how I can get more done, and I feel better equipped to deal with various challenging characters that I have at work.
We all have those sometimes.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. So, I mean, that's what can you see on the positive aspect? How can you see this is going to filter through and you know, when you go back to work, what's going to happen in your mind? What's been the biggest benefit?
The biggest benefit is Gabby showing me how to work out what's the best strategy for me, because what I was doing before was just trying to speed up in the direction I was going, whereas what Gabby's done is show me different ways so that I can still get more done but have more energy and be able to do it my way, so it's working with my personality.
Oh, excellent. Okay, so what do you feel the impact's going to be when you're back at work? What do you feel the impact is now even?
Well, the impact now is that I'm able to get people to do what I want more easily, whether that's through motivation or influence. Yeah. I am better able to manage my time, so I get more done so I can finish work earlier. And I also beat myself up less, so I'm not leaving work feeling really cross with myself.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, that's not good. Okay, so do you remember that we talked a while back, and you know, we were talking about you know, one of the ways we grow a business through referrals. I've got an important question to ask, if I may.
Yes.
What I'd like to know is who else you know who would like to better manage their time. Yeah. Who would also want to get what you've had out of this course in the same way and get the same benefits that you've had, and feel the same when they go back to work in the same way you have.
Okay, yeah, I've probably got friends and colleagues that could benefit from it as well.
Okay, fantastic. Who springs to mind?
Well, I wouldn't mention any names, but what you can do is you can send me an email or send them an email, and then if they want to get in touch with you, they will.
How would you feel if you contacted them yourself? Yeah. And then with a view to get me a personal introduction directly with them?
Yeah, I'll ask them if they're interested. Then I'll pass on the details.
I'd really appreciate that. And when may I follow up with you?
Leave it with me. I've got quite a busy week, so I'll come back to you in the next couple of weeks. Okay,
fantastic. If after a couple of weeks nothing's happened, would it be okay for me to give you a call?
Yes, of course.
Fantastic. I really appreciate that. And now, what we think, this was a natural process. This was not contrived at all. If Gabby had said yes straight away to this, to the personal introduction, she didn't. So that was an awkward one, which is really good. She's always awkward. No, she's not. She's fantastic. Yeah. That's why I'm here. I'm actually at a speaking convention that Gabby's run and a workshop, so absolutely brilliant. And I cannot recommend her highly enough. So what we'd have done then is, if Gabby said yes, I know, for example, James, what we would have done is said, how would it be best for me to follow up? So I would have asked the person and she'd have introduced or asked for permission to introduce me, and then I'd have asked when I can follow her up to make sure that she follows through. Because very often what happens is we get excited at the conversation, the transformation that Gabby has given to the client, and then they go back to their work, and yes, the transformation's there, but then they get into the whole work thing again, and they lose momentum. So it's very important you get the follow-up as well. We deal with that in another couple of sequences, but in another couple of posts, later on, lessons. But I've left this off for the moment, but just be aware that this is also quite important afterwards to make sure you follow through. Gabby?
Yes?
I'm not Gabby anymore.
No.
I really appreciate your,
Thank you very much.
your time in
Yes.
demonstrating that.
Yeah.
Now, this was somebody that has never actually experienced referrals yet so far, so you can see that it can be a natural process. It is an easy conversation. It's never pushy. And it's always about me trying to elevate the Gabby now, but the clients into a place where they feel gratitude, and then you've earned the permission you've earned the right to ask for a referral. So thank you. I hope you enjoy this. Remember, think about the energy rather than the words. The words make a difference, but think about how you're doing it. That's everything. That's key. Thank you for listening, and bye for now.